Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are going to talk about menstrual cycles and the connection it has with Cushing's disease. If you're going through some kind of hormonal issues, you're definitely going to see it as a woman with your period cycles, whether you have it too much or too little. In my case, in most Cushing's disease patients, you have too little, which means that your periods are supposed to come in cycles every month, and usually if you have Cushing's disease, it will be non-existent. Also, the reason why I'm so raspy was because I was sick. After all, I thought in my last video that it was just the dry climate, but I was a little sick, so bear with me in my raspy voice. Today we also have a cameo from Mr. Gigi. He is right here wearing his Hawaiian shirt on vacation, you know, just chilling out, living his best life. Okay, so when I was a teen, I had irregular periods. I only had them every 2 to 3 months, and I went to go see a doctor and they told me to get on birth control pills to regulate my periods, but deep down I knew I didn't want to take birth control pills because, for one, trying it, I became so sensitive. I felt like very nauseous. I felt sick all the time. My boobs hurt, and I tried like 2 different brands and they just both didn't work out for me, so I just didn't want to get on them. I just felt like they were kind of unnatural for me. So at the peak of having Cushing's disease and not being diagnosed, I did not have a period for 1 whole year. It just felt so uncomfortable. Again, being misdiagnosed by doctors who told me I just had only PCOS and that I needed to get on birth control pills. But what was the root cause? Like, I wanted to know why I had PCOS. I was uncomfortable, I was bloated, my ovaries were swollen. We did, ultrasounds, and I saw like I had these crazy big cysts on my ovaries, and I was just so uncomfortable, and I felt like I just needed to get a period. And although they kept, trying to push me to take birth control pills, I just felt like realistically I couldn't do it like in the long run because it made me feel so like hypersensitive and made me feel so sick. So I went on Google. I found different ways that I could naturally give myself a period. After doing all of this research, I stumbled upon something called chasteberry extract, and its other name is Vitex. I believe they're just the same herb but in different forms. One is stronger and more concentrated, so just please do your research. I'm not a doctor, I'm not trying to tell you to take it, but it really did help me. This is how it looks like. This is the bottle. You can get any brand, but just make sure it's like clean, it doesn't have too many fillers in it and anything processed, and it's just like natural. For me, I took this for maybe 3 days, and after having no period for 1 whole year, I had a period. And this was during the time that I had Cushing's disease and I did not get diagnosed yet. I had a period, and I just felt my stomach, what felt like a really full water balloon, just like bursted. And like I felt the relief and the release of everything. And so I'm very thankful for Vitex, aka chasteberry extract. Just please do your research if you're going to take it, but for me, it has truly helped. Another thing that did induce a period for me, and this is after Cushing's disease, was bromelain. This is what it looks like. I'm not picky with brands either, just make sure that it's clean and they don't have like a lot of other fillers in it. But bromelain is kind of this enzyme that's made from pineapples, and it's supposed to help like kind of thin out your tissue and your lining. So when you take it, it really does help to like thin it out and cause you to have a period. Fresh pineapples, and that works too, but taking like buying a whole pineapple just to get a period, that is a lot of work. 2 things that really worked out for me. I'm not sponsored by any of them. They just really worked for me when I was going through a hard time and I really needed to get a period. And I know so many women who are going through hormonal issues and struggle having to get a period. I know some women that get too many periods. I think that it's just so important for you guys to go get your hormones tested if you have irregular periods, whether you have too many periods or too little, please just go get your hormones tested. I'm not saying this will help you or get you a period, but it did help me and it's helped several other women. So just do your research, read the reviews, and see if this is a product that you would like to try. Once my Cushing's disease was resolved, it took a few months for my body to regulate. It probably took 6 months for me to have another period, but after that I was getting periods every 2 to 3 months again. And fast forward till now, I do have my periods regularly. I get them every month. Now, if I am like stressed or going through like something, my period might skip that month and I'll get them every other month, but usually it's pretty much on track. All right, and so to end this video, I would like to share another quote. Before the moon I am what a woman is, a woman of power, a woman's power, deeper than the roots of trees, deeper than the roots of islands, older than the making, older than the moon. This quote is from Ursula Le Guin, and what I like about this quote is that it just reminds you how powerful you are as a woman, even though you're struggling with some hormonal issues right now. Remember to look deep within yourself and feel that inner strength you have that you can't explain, but you know, it's like your woman's intuition. I think that my woman's intuition really guided me through my journey and helped me advocate for myself and want to advocate for other women and men, because you know, although it's more common for women to have Cushing's disease, men do have that too, could have that too. Men, I'm so sorry that today's video didn't touch upon any of the symptoms that you're going through, but I do have a list of other videos that you can watch that will be helpful, and I will be putting out more content that will be for both. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it always. Thank you for your support and your comments, and I can't wait to put out more videos, so stay tuned. See you next time.